Hello, hello.
Hello.
Who are we with?
I go by JD or sometimes Jordan.
Okay, and what do you do? Tell us.
Right, I do a podcast called You Good Bro Podcast with my co-host Jamal. Shout out Jamal. And I also do What's on Your Mind, which is street interviews, asking people what is on their mind.
And I just did one.
Yeah, it's sick, you know. It's sick. I won't spoil it, but it was sick.
Oh my God, I love that. Why do you do this?
So, initially, I started the podcast in 2024.
Yeah.
And the podcast initially started because I'm in a group chat with a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of deep conversations about life, about everything. And one of my friends, shout out Jamal, my co-host,
Yeah.
he's a reporter for ITV. And he kept saying,
Okay.
let's start a podcast, let's start a podcast, let's start a podcast. And then we said, forget it, you know. I went on a trip to London, a work trip, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I came back and I was inspired and I was like, let's just start, right? So we started recording April 2024 and we've just come off the back of our first live show in December 2025. We had Tom Malone and Jovino as special guests and it was incredible. So
Wow.
yeah, that's how I started that. What's on Your Mind started initially. It's a bit of a deep story. So
Yeah.
I went through a bit of a situation last year where, let's say a near-death experience. Let's just say
Okay.
that.
Whoa.
Let's just say that. And what I did was, initially, I used to start journaling a lot.
Yeah.
And every journal started of what's on your mind.
Okay.
In fact, I got to shout, I can't shout her out, but a good female friend of mine
Yeah.
used to say, let's start.
Yeah.
Just start this content, you know, call it what's on your mind. She's an Arsenal fan and she's been sending me memes recently, so I won't shout you out. But what's on your mind stemmed from that, you
Yes.
know? And it just stemmed from sharing my own opinions and listening to other people too, making sure other people can, you know, share what's on their mind as well.
I love that. You're doing bits.
I'm all right. I'm doing all right, you know. I'm inspired by many people, you know,
Yeah.
walk and talk, you know.
Love
Shout
that.
out Ryan as well.
Yes, I love
Our
that.
mutual friend.
Yes.
But yeah, that's me. I'm Manchester born and bred as well.
Okay.
And I'm what people call a late bloomer, you know. I'm new to this content creation
Yeah.
thing. I started it all in my early 30s and yeah, I'm enjoying it so far alongside working my day-to-day job. So yeah.
How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
I'm a big man. I'm a big man. I'm a big man. I'm a big
He's not telling me his age.
No, I'm mid-30s.
Mid-30s.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
nice one.
Shout out, Jan. Annie's watch out.
I'm done. Okay, right. So, what's your biggest challenge over the last few years? Would you say?
Self-confidence. Like for a long time, I was a very private person.
Yeah.
I had all these ideas.
Yeah.
But I was scared to put myself out there. So
Yeah.
I think growing up, I'm neurodivergent, and I know it's like flavour of the month at the moment. Everyone
Yeah.
says they're neurodivergent, but it's something that I struggle with. It affects my
Right.
confidence.
Yeah.
So for a long time, I put myself off from doing these things.
Hmm.
And then through the podcast, I gained confidence to have these creative content ideas, which
Yeah.
have been sitting on my mind for a long time.
Yeah.
And I just said, you know what, why not give it a go?
Wow.
So, you know, I'm new to it. I'm a late bloomer, as some people say, but I'm enjoying it. And I've just loved the Manchester creative community at the moment.
Yes.
Shout out Heads.
Come on,
shout
Heads,
out,
let's
you
go.
know, shout out everyone, all the people at Heads. Shout out Liam.
Yes.
Shout out Shanna as well, you know.
Yes. And shout out yourself.
Thank you.
Come on. I love
you.
that.
But-
Okay.
But also as well, not to cut you off, sorry.
No, go on.
I'm just inspired by my friends, you know. I've got
Yeah.
a good group of friends who do creative things. Our mutual friend, Ryan,
Yeah.
you know, who, you know, the first person I saw do a walk and talk with yourself and
Yeah.
introduced me to yourself as well as on your content. I'm inspired by my friend Laz. He's
Yes.
just, his artist just got nominated who he manages for a Brit Award,
Wow.
you know. I'm inspired by so many different people in the creative industry in Manchester, and that's
Yeah.
why I started, you know.
Tell us one goal of the year.
One goal of the year, keep consistent
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
With
goal.
content.
with everything.
Really.
Any sort of thing you want to do, you got to
Yeah.
keep consistent. I
Yeah.
feel like so many people stop certain things and get in
Yeah.
their own way because they're in their own head
Yeah.
with things. If you want
Yeah.
to go to the gym, you stay consistent. If you want to go
Yes.
to do content, you stay consistent. There'll be days
Yeah.
you don't want to do content. There'll be days you don't want to, you know, you're shooting in the rain. There's
Yeah.
days where you might be sick. There's days
Yeah.
that you don't want to get up, but you've got to keep going because you don't know where it will lead to, you know? You don't know where it leads
Exactly.
to. So
I love that. You're inspiration. And are you a spiritual person?
I would say I'm a spiritual person.
Yeah.
I would say like I don't have, what's the word? I'm not religious in that sense, but I'm
Okay.
very spiritual. I believe if you speak things into existence,
Yeah.
things will happen. So
Yeah.
I think it's always having like a positive mantra, I'd say.
Yeah. Outside of work, outside of content, what do you get up to?
I play a lot of football.
Who do you support?
I'm a Chelsea fan. I'm
Oh,
a Chelsea fan. I know. I've been a Chelsea fan a long time, before the money.
Okay.
I just enjoy, I like going to gigs, I like travelling. I just got back from Bilbao last week.
Nice.
Just everything like culture, you know, like I feel
Yeah.
like just where I'm at in life, I just like seeing things and experiencing
Yeah.
things, you know. I feel like life's too short to just not, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's me.
Do you like to eat?
Do I like to eat?
Yeah.
I like food, yeah. I like food.
What food?
What food do I like? You know, I've got a list.
Go
Food content creators, watch out. I've got
Go
a
on,
list.
go on.
Right, best places in Manchester. I'm vegetarian, Murray.
Oh, you're vegetarian?
Yeah,
Nice,
man.
okay. Always been vegetarian? Was that changed?
50, 20, almost, what year are we in? 11 years. 11 years.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I'd say my favourite places in Manchester to go is a spot called Murray.
Okay.
In just near like, just kind of near like St. Peter's Square.
Yeah?
Sanscruti as well. Sanscruti does really good food. Tibetan Kitchen, if you know it, Charlton people.
You're
might know
foodie,
it.
yeah?
Proper foodie,
Yeah, I
man.
can
Proper
tell.
foodie. But yeah, like Manchester's a good food spot. Like it's always good to try different things. Like I feel that's just like anything in life. It's just a variety of life, you know, like trying different things. So,
Are you from Manchester?
Yeah, born and raised.
Yeah?
Born and raised.
What ends are you from?
Charlton.
Okay.
M21.
Wow, love that. Give what one piece of advice would you give to someone who maybe wants to be where you are or wants to sort of get into podcasting, for example?
Just give it a go.
Yeah.
Give it a go. You don't know who, you don't know who or who's listening, basically.
Yeah.
One thing that happened to us in the podcast is we actually got shouted at randomly by this American podcast.
Wow, okay.
And it came to a bit of a surprise, you know.
Yeah.
And also the messages we get through the podcast, people saying, you know, it's really good,
Yeah,
and people
yeah.
saying like really inspired. Same with What's on Your Mind as well. We get a lot of engagement through What's on Your Mind, especially when one of my videos went viral. That gained a lot of engagement. Just put yourself out there. There's no risk. I feel like, you know, in this life, as far as I know, and like I said, I'm not religious, we have one shot at this, so just give things a go, because you don't know where it can lead, and it's also just enjoy the journey, the fun.
What a man.
What a man.
What a man you are. I love that. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it, Shan.
And keep smashing it, keep thriving.
I feel I've chewed your ear off, but
No, it's fine.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Do follow me at my personal Instagram,
Yeah.
which is JA Dawkins, or you
Okay.
can follow me at What's on Your Mind, which is my street interview page.
Yeah.
And do follow me and Jamal on Spotify for You Good Bro podcast,
Let's
or
go.
on Instagram as well.
Thank you so much.
Peace.
Peace.